Rejection in its various forms is something we all have to face in our life, and many, many times. But what's important is, how do we deal with that rejection when it comes? So I want to tell you a story about me. Many years ago, you'll see some little hints how I'm dating myself. But many, many years ago when I was single, I used to go out to the gay bars. And many of them were dance clubs. So I would go out and go in and maybe get a beer, maybe not. And I would sit off to the side and watch. I love watching people. And all evening long, I would watch people come in, and there'd be some cute guys. And I thought, wow, wouldn't it be nice if I asked him to dance? Maybe he would. But for fear of rejection, I would never do it. I wouldn't risk it. Then one night, something happened that really hit me. So I'm sitting there again, woe was me, not asking anyone to dance, but wishing I could or would. And I see this guy come in that most people would view as not very attractive, whatever that means. And after a while, I saw him walk up to someone, and quite cute, and ask him to dance. And the cute guy said no. So I thought, okay, walk. A few minutes later, I see this guy walking up to someone else, a second person, and asking him to dance. And that person said no. And then a third, and a fourth, and a fifth. And I think it was about the 10th person that he walked up to ask to dance, who finally said yes. And so they were dancing and dancing together for quite a bit of the evening. And then I noticed them leaving together. So the guy who wasn't afraid of rejection left with someone. And I left once again by myself. So here's the lesson that it taught me. Don't let a rejection stop you from taking the next step, from trying again, from asking someone else to dance, or applying for another job. We've all been rejected in one way or another. Whether it's in form of a love interest or a job that you applied for, various rejections. When you let rejection hold you back by not putting yourself out there anymore, it can wreak havoc with all aspects of your personal life. According to Ph.D. Leslie Becker-Phelps, she said that dealing with rejection in unhealthy ways can not only negatively impact your personal relationships, but can even lead to debilitating conditions such as depression and anxiety. So, how can we bounce back? How can we avoid some mistakes when we experience rejection? Number one, understand why rejection hurts so much. Often, we make it about more than it really is. We make it about, I'm not an attractive person. That's why they said no when I asked them to dance. No one will ever love me. No. Maybe the guys just didn't have good taste to say yes to you. Or maybe they were a very disturbed person and it's a good thing they said no. You don't know. Maybe the rejection was a great thing. You don't know. The guys in the dance club that were saying no to this guy, all I know, it just wasn't a match for them. The second mistake we sometimes make is that we make a rejection all about us. That something's wrong with us. Maybe it's really all about them and the space that they're in. Or maybe it's really all about the job that you wanted and it maybe wasn't the right job. Maybe there's a better one. So don't make it all about you. Number three, remember to be kind to yourself when you experience a rejection. Yes, you could ask, is there a lesson in this? Is there something you can learn? Or not. In either case, let it go. Don't let it become an obstacle. Don't let rejection stop you from reaching out again. Remember the guy in the bar, in comparison to how I was approaching it? He went home, I didn't. Think about authors. How many times they have to be rejected from their book proposal before acceptance? Now, I know people have problems with J.K. Rowling for a variety of different reasons, but her Harry Potter books were rejected by many publishers. And in fact, she was living homeless in her car. Now look at where she is at today because she didn't let the rejections stop her. So back to me. I never did quite fully get over that fear of being rejected. But one day in a bar, a man approached me. And I did something that I'd never done before. I gave him my card with my home phone number on it. I risked. And we've been together 41 years. Please see the description below this video for resources on how to cope with rejection. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.